Hello boys and girls, it's Fog, and today I wanted to give you a close look at my pocket breeder cooker, also called the shake and bake machine. So what we have here is a little breeder. We have a little cell over here with a bunch of cows in it. If I want to breed these guys, all I have to do is get me some wheat, stand right here, and they bob up and down. Right click and they'll breed. And then when I'm ready to cook them, I've got enough in there. If I hit this button here, then about half of them pop into this side. I hit this button here and it fries them up. Just like that. And then I can come and collect the goodies. Leather and steak. This works with pigs, it works with cows, it works with mushrooms, it'll even work with sheep, although I don't know why you'd want to do that because, as we all know, sheep don't drop any food. But, you know, might be a good source of wool, I suppose, if that's what you're going for. So it's nice and compact. Let me show you the redstone around the back. It's really simple. This is actually more complicated than it needs to be. And I'll tell you what, let's build one right over here. Okay, so this really works around two breeding cells. We have a cell here, and I'm going to get this going here. Let's see. Hello. There we go. So we'll have a breeding cell there, and we have a breeding cell here. And in between, I'm going to put some glowstone. Actually, let's just go over here and pick it from here. We'll go put some glowstone right there. There we go. So in between, put some glowstone. That doesn't have to actually be glowstone, but using glowstone has some advantages because the glowstone will not crush the cows because it's a transparent block. But you know, you don't have to use that. You can use any block you want. Glowstone's kind of nice though because it illuminates. But you know, whatever. So we're going to have a breeding cell here and a breeding cell over here. Now on this side we need a dispenser facing in. This is the dispenser for, this dispenser will hold lava, and that will kill whatever is on this side of the chamber. On this side, we're going to put a dispenser right here to hold a water bucket that will bounce those guys up and down. Now, so you've got a cell there and a cell here. We actually don't need those. Now, if we come down here, off the back of this dispenser, we're going to hang a torch. Redstone torch, just like this. Oh, not dispenser, sorry. Off the back of this piston. That's going to push this piston up and separate the two cells, the breeding cell from the killing cell. Okay? I'm putting half slabs here just because I like the look, but they don't have to be. These could be anything. Now, in order to make this look a little better, we'll put some glass around it to finish off the enclosure. Again, doesn't have to be glass. Looks kind of nice if it is, though. And then above this, we want a full block, and we want a full block below it as well. Now, underneath this dispenser, we're going to put a lever to power that block right there. Whoa, no! I'm falling. Alright, so underneath this dispenser, we power that block. Now this dispenser is left powered on. And we're going to go ahead and build up the back here, like that. Just like that. And then here, I'm going to put half slabs, top slabs, there and there, so that there's room for the animals to slip underneath, but not escape. And it also gives you a nice, convenient place to stand. And then to top off our interface, I'm going to put a row of blocks there. And we'll put two buttons, one there and one there. Okay, so now we have our interface. We have everything ready. To top this guy off, we just need to have one of you. And then we'll go... I like to put a little piece of glass right there so that I can't fall in. Now, when you're loading this guy up with animals, go ahead and remove those two things lure your animals up here in some way, push them in, and then once you've got a few of them in there, you can finish it off with these, right like that. So this guy right here is pretty much done. Let's go ahead and put a water bucket in him, just like this. Now you see he's now fully operational. I step on the pressure plate, I get water. When I walk away, the water's gone. Now what we need to do is we need to wire up this piston and we need to wire up this cooker. Let's do the cooker first. So we'll come in the back. We're actually going to put 2 blocks here. I'm going to put a repeater here to be operated by that button. I'll put another repeater here to be operated by the other button, just like that. We'll worry about wiring that one up later, but this one's really simple. All we have to do is we're going to bring a little bit of redstone down to here and around behind this guy. Whoops. Like this. And then right here we're going to put a repeater set to 2 ticks. Now what's going to happen is when this guy comes down, it's going to power. I know it seems really odd, but it does. What happens is this button is enough to power that dispenser. It's actually in a bud state. So when this button gets powered, that dispenser is in a bud state. The redstone coming down here causes this guy to update twice, and that causes the dispenser to dispense and then retract a block of lava, or a bucket of lava. So if I hit this button, you should see lava appear and then disappear. Just like that. I know that seems really odd that that works without having this pointing at the dispenser, but it does. That's just the way dispensers work. Alright, now that we've got our cooker wired up, now we have to wire up our piston. There's a couple of ways we can do that. Over in this model, I wired it up through a simple monostable circuit. When you push the button, this block gets powered, that redstone torch turns off, which turns off this redstone turning on that torch. Meanwhile, a few ticks later, this repeater is going to send power into there, turning the torch off again. You're going to get a 2-tick pulse through this redstone down here, which gets lengthened to a 4-tick pulse thanks to that repeater set at 4 ticks, which is going to let the piston drop for about 4 ticks, allowing these guys to move to the other side. Now over here, let's do it a simpler way. We're just going to wire the button straight in. So come back here. We're going to bring this guy up. Oops, actually, let's do it this way. Bring him up here, and up here, and over to here. Now, just put some redstone right around the corner, just like that. Now when the button's pressed, this block will power that redstone there, which will drop the piston for however long the button is pressed, 1 second, just like that. Now you're ready to load your animals. Once again, when you load your animals, remove these guys if you're doing it in survival mode, so that you can avoid tripping that thing. It makes it a little easier, but since I'm in creative mode, I can just go ahead and drop in a few of these guys. We'll put in about, I don't know, 8 or 9 should be enough for testing purposes. Get these guys bobbing around, maybe punch them a couple of times, because sometimes they like to get stuck in the blocks when you're doing this in creative mode. That should be good enough. Now, you get them in there. To breed them, of course, all you have to do is stand right there and spam your right click. Once you got enough of them, hit that button there. A few of them will pop to the other side, and then you can cook them. It's that simple. Now, once you've killed the guys, all you have to do is come over here, spam click your right button to breed them a few more times. Wait about 5 minutes, do it again so that you've repopulated all your cows, and then come back about 20 minutes later when they're fully grown and kill them again. Now you may notice when I push this button here that redstone turns on. That's actually not a problem, because as long as this block right here isn't being powered, that dispenser won't be in a bud state, and so the power change back here won't cause it to dispense lava. Do be careful to resist the urge to put a block right there, however, because if you put a block here, then pushing the kill button would also cause the piston to drop, and you don't want that. You want them to operate independently. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little shake and bake machine. I hope you find it useful. And if you do, please hit that thumbs up button, hit that like. That helps other people find my videos. It's very helpful. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. We do lots of stuff like this here, and you might enjoy my Let's Play as well. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is Fog. I will talk to you all again next time.